Hello everybody, I'm the Bad Enabler, and even though there are clouds on my shirt and lightning bolts, just remember keep your parachute on and keep a smiley face and everything will be alright. I don't know where the shirt is from, I don't know who designed it, but I think it's super cute, makes me smile. So anyway, alright. What I have for you here is very similar to my body shop video with the expiration dates. This is the Bath& Body Works expiration date video because I have a lot of product. I mean, I last night watched an episode of Hoarders. It was amazing, and it was this super duper excellent episode where this woman who was a hoarder had her child, and when her child was like 10 years old, the child was having some kind of intimacy with the woman's boyfriend, and then the boyfriend and the child eventually got married when the child turned like 18 or something, and then they had a baby. So this woman's grandchild is like the grandchild of her ex-boyfriend. It's like mind-boggling. But anyway, so point being, I kind of like have a hoard of Bath and Body Works stuff and a really big hoard of Body Shop stuff. And sometimes I wonder and I say, what, maybe I shouldn't get more stuff. Maybe I should just focus on using the older stuff. But then it comes to the point where I don't know what the older stuff is because there are no expiration dates on any of the items. The little research. The research showed me that the companies are not, they're not enforced. It's not like enforced upon them. It's not forced upon them to print expiration dates as long as the product lasts about 3 years or at least 3 years. And once it lasts the 3 years, they don't need to print the expiration date on it. If it's under 3 years, if it's like a body product that lasts under 3 years, then they are required to put the expiration date on the product. But I have yet to find a product that had the expiration date printed on it. I guess, don't buy those types of things. Maybe it's mascaras and things like that. Anyway, so I did my Body Shop video, that's separate, and this is my Bath & Body Works how to decode the code that tells you when the product was made and also when it will expire. Sad as it is, it's a fact. We expire, the products expire, we all expire. Anyway, that's super sad. All right, so let us think of something joyful. All right, so joyful, let's start with a smell of a pup tail. Just wanted to smell. I don't think that these expire, but I think you shouldn't hold on to them too long because they probably will like change and stuff like that. At least the scent will like kind of fade away. But this is a body product video, so we're gonna stick with the body products. Okay, so let's take a shower gel. Let's take a beautiful day. So it goes with the theme of the beautifulness of the day. And beautiful day I got at a semi-annual sale, so I won't be surprised if it's expired. Now, there's a sticker on the bottom. See the numbers on the sticker? Those numbers right there? They mean nothing. Discard those numbers. What you need is underneath those numbers. So peel the sticker off. Peel it like you're looking for a prize. Peel it like you may have won something on that McDonald's. What is it? McDonald's is that the Monopoly lottery thing where you peel and you see if you won. I've never won anything. And I don't even like to play that game because it's too confusing. But there are numbers under here. So what I've won so far, I've won a series of numbers. And the numbers are right along there. So the numbers are, you see a 3, and then you see, what is it? 3091. Then there's a bunch more numbers. You don't need the whole bunch. You just need the first 4 numbers. 3091. The first number there, all the time, is just going to tell you the year in which the product was produced. 3 means it was produced in the year 3. And probably Jesus wore it. No. This is produced in 2013. So it was produced in 2013. So how long do we have to use it? The Body Shop has a 3-year shelf life. How long do we have for Bath & Body Works? Bath & Body Works says that we've got 2 years to use the product. Two. Now, I think that this is bogus. I think that this is them being extra careful and extra concerned. And I think that's great. You should look out for us. We are your customers. We love you. That's why we shop at your place. So thank you for looking out for us. And thank you for doing that. We really appreciate it. But I think that they're just being a little bit extra cautious for maybe their own sake, for maybe our sake, whatever the case is, because as I told you already, legally, if it's 3 years or less that it expires, if it's less than 3 years, the date needs to be on that. Date is not on here, so this should not expire in 2 years. But they say it expires 2 years after it was produced. So, use your own discretion. If something looks funky, obviously don't use it. Something, if the smell changed, if things are weird happening, get rid of it. Don't donate it to someone else. That's not nice. Just throw it out. Don't let someone else have an issue that you didn't want to have yourself. But so this means that this would expire according to Bath & Body Works in 2015 because it started with a 3, so add 2 years. and it would expire on the 91st day. So I'm not counting 91 days. I'm not pulling out a calendar. I'm not, no, 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 no. I'm going by the rule of 30. The rule of 30 is a rule that I just made up, meaning that I'm going to count by 30s, and that's going to be the month in which it expired. 30, 60, 90. It's going, so this was born on the 91st day. So this was born at the very, very end of March, okay? So let's say like March, probably maybe April 1st of 2015 is when this expired. So unfortunately, Beautiful Day is dead. Beautiful Day is gone. No longer. Like, we should lay it down, right? Like, do I have a white blanket? Do I have a white towel somewhere? Someone? There's no one here. I'm by myself. So I have this kind of paper thing I could lay across it. It was like packaging. So here, we'll put it down here on top of a candle, and we will lay the blanket over it because it is dead. All right. So there you go. So Beautiful Day is gone. No more. Once it hit the 2 years mark, they say it said, I'm totally going to use this. I just used one a few weeks ago, and it was perfect. There was nothing wrong with it. It was in my empties video. Again, use your discretion. You, at the very least, I think, have the 3 years from which it was born. But anyway, let's go to another one. So we're just going to test out a few so that you get the formula down. And so that I see just how long I've been holding on to things, and if I, too, should be on an episode of Hoarders. I have that music in my head now. Scary. The worst one was when the kid ate the dog hair because he felt like it was part of his dog. I can't. All right. This one says, let me show you. Do you see it? Yeah, you do. 3280. See it on the bottom there? 3280. You don't need the rest of the digits. 3 means it was, which year was it made? 2013. And then 280 means it was which day? The 280th day, which means that's like far into the year. So if I know that this is 2015 and this was made in 2013, that's far into the year, I'm all right. But if I want to be specific, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. So September, October. All right. So September, October of 2015, this is going to meet its maker. So we should use this soon. But I also want to say, I'm going to give myself a year of leeway because it's a shower gel. If it was a rice scrub, something where the rice could explode, not explode like, but rice scrubs, the rice, like, kind of, it doesn't explode, but it spoils, and you can see the spores, and it's disgusting. So that's not a rice scrub. It'll be all right. Let me go to a scrub. Speaking of scrubs, this is, you will see this. I don't know if you've seen this yet, but you will see it in a haul video very recently because I just hauled it. It is brand spanking new. If this does not have a 5 on the bottom of it, it better have a 4. So let's find out. Is it on the bottom? See, the other thing is that you have to look for the actual date that's printed on it because sometimes they are not easy to find. And sometimes you can think that you found it, and then in reality, you didn't find it. You found something else. All right. So you don't have to peel the sticker off because it's somewhere else. It's on the bottom. This one is actually easy to find. So can you see that? Are you zooming in? There you go. So this one says 5. Yes! 057. So the 57th day of 2015. This is like a baby. This should be being nursed. I don't produce milk. But the 57th day of 2015 is like the second month in. So it's the very, very end of February. 30. Yeah. Maybe the beginning of March. So let's say March 1st of 2015 is when this was made. Oh, it was a baby. So we have until March 1st, 2017. So that's great. So no worries about this one. However, I gulped. Scary. I never noticed this before. Well, maybe I did. Look how big the old ones used to be. This is the aromatherapy from Bath & Body Works, Ylang Ylang Myrrh, one of my favorite scents of all time. I love Ylang Ylang Myrrh. It's amazing. They no longer make it. It was 16 ounces. Now they're 13 ounces. All right, that's not what this video is about. I will let it go. Let it go. Anyway, this one, let's see if they have the date. They do have a date on the bottom. It's on the bottom there. Do you see the date? It says 8/2/29. So this video's being filmed in advance. This is the year 2018 and it's brand new. No. So obviously this is from 2008. Obviously I have it for a very long time. So this expired supposedly in 2010. So if it says 8/2/29, it was the 229th day. So basically it's October, like October 1st or something. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah. So sometime in October of 2010, this expired. That was 5 years ago. So even if I gave myself a year's leeway, that was 4 years ago. Now, I don't recommend you doing this. I don't recommend you doing what I'm about to do. But this little label at the bottom says peel here for ingredients. And by gosh, when someone talks, I listen. And I know it didn't really talk, but I mean, sometimes the only way you can talk is through writing. I'm a writer, I know that. So, yeah. So anyway, oh, I am sending out my, not today because it's too late, but I have a winner for my contest to get one of my books. And the extra special surprises, I'm sending both. But hopefully they'll get them by the time this video hits the air. So, the ingredients are super duper difficult to read. However, as long as I don't see milk in here, which I know there isn't going to be milk in here, there's just a lot of oils. As long as I don't see anything super weird or rice, and I know there's no rice in here, then I'm going to try using it and see what happens. And if I get a little bit irritated, if I use it on my wrist and I get irritated, I will discontinue its use. I'm not going to just blindly throw it out. But I know that this is mostly oils, and oils shouldn't spoil, even though they rhyme. So oil, spoil. So anyway. Very, very sad day when you know that one of your favorite products is dead. Remember that episode of Roseanne? Dead, he's dead! Jackie, when she's screaming. Anyway. All right, and then finally, I brought 2 of the Velvet Sugars, one of my favorite lotions from them, because I really don't like the lotions that much from them. I'm a body butter person, but I have these 2 and they're in different packaging. And honestly, I can't remember which package is which. My mind tells me that the fancier looking one, the shinier looking one, is the newer one. It's a very fine difference. And you see on the bottom, one says like Ultra Shea and then one says Triple Moisture. I think that the Ultra Shea one is the newer one. But I'm looking all over for a mark. There's nothing underneath, nothing underneath. Like, you don't even have to peel, you don't even have to peel the stickers off. There's nothing on the back. There's nothing on the back. You know where this is? It's on the crimp. It is so hard to find. Do you see right there? I mean, this is the crimp, this part right here. It is on the crimp. And if you think it's hard to see on camera, you try looking at it in real life. IRL. Anyway, and it's on the crimp there. Super hard to see. I'll have to read it to you if I can read it myself. This one says like 4247. So 2014, 247th day. This one says 3323. So 2013, like October, November, that kind of thing. So I have until October, November of this year, according to Bath & Body Works, to use this. And this one, I have like a whole nother year because this is 2014. So this one needs to be used first. So all you need to do, again, I'm going to repeat. All you need to do is look at the first 4 digits of the code wherever you find it. The first digit tells you the year. And obviously, as per the Ylang Ylang Mer, it goes back as far as 2008, maybe even earlier. I should have grabbed an older product as well, but whatever. So first digit tells you the year it was produced. Then the next 3 digits tell you the date, the actual day of the year that it was produced. So if it's 001, then consider it January 1st of, let's say the first digit was a 3. January 1st of 2013. So let's, again, start with the 3. Let's say it was 3041. Then it was 2013. 041 is sometime in February. And if it was 3360, so 3360, it was 2013, very, very end of December. So, yeah, and then you have 2 years past then to use it according to Bath & Body Works. However, I think from a legal standpoint, according to everything that I've read, if the product expires before 3 years, it needs to have the actual expiration date printed on it, which means to me, you actually have 3 years past the date that the date that's on here, okay? So please take that into account. Do not just randomly and like capriciously and haphazardly throw your stuff out. That's not what this is intended for. This is intended so that you just organize your supply into a way that allows you to use products before you must discard them. Okay? So that's all. That's all I wanted to do, is to kind of like help out people who maybe have a large supply like I do of these things. So that's it, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed and at the very, very least found it entertaining. I'm sad to see some of these products see them meeting their makers. It's not fun, it's not pleasant, but we must go on, as Celine Dion says. Where has she been anyway? Still in Vegas, probably. All right. So if you liked, then by all means, thumb it up. And if you want to see more, subscribe. Go check out the Body Shop video. It was, I think it's super duper useful to know these things. And if you want to find me on Facebook or Twitter, and that's for all random stuff, and I think it's funny, it's at Charlie Casso, CharlieCasso, and that's on Facebook and Twitter. All right, bye everybody. XOXO.